So your content isn't working. Not because it's bad, you're just saying it wrong. Over the past 5 years, I've worked with different clients, coaches, creators, service providers, and here's what I noticed. The ones who grow, the ones whose videos actually connect, they do 3 things consistently. They nail the structure, they know how to script, and they give real value, not just recycled tips. Let me show you what that looks like. For example, let's say you're a productivity vlogger talking about burnout. Let's start with structure. Here's a simple format: hook, insight, takeaway. The hook is what grabs attention fast. No intro, no context. For example, still feeling exhausted after 8 hours of sleep? That's it. It's real, quick, it speaks to the right person. Next is the insight. This is where you shift their perspective. For example, you're not just tired, you're overly stimulated. You go through your whole day without any mental space. Even your breaks aren't breaks. You're checking your phone, replying to messages. Your brain never shuts off. And that's what's wearing you down. Then comes the takeaway. A practical step. For example, you say, try this. After deep work of like 90 minutes, take a quick break for 15 minutes and do nothing. No podcast, no scrolling, no input. Just quiet. That silence, it activates something called the default mode network. It helps your brain clear stress and mental noise. That's what actually recharges you. So you see, structure matters. If your idea doesn't have a shape, people won't follow it. Now let's talk scripting. You don't need a teleprompter. Teleprompter really helps, but what you really need is clarity. Here's what vague scripting sounds like. Yeah, I guess I was just doing too much. I didn't realize I was burnout. So there may be instances where this works, but somehow that doesn't land. It floats, it gets ignored. Now here's the same moment, but scripted with intent. I used to treat rest like a reward, something I'd earn after getting everything done. So I'd stack on calls, back-to-back meetings, reply to every message, even eat while scrolling or watching a tutorial. I thought I was being efficient, but what I was really doing was never letting my brain breathe. So that's a good example. That's still natural, but now it actually says something. That's what scripting does. It turns scattered thoughts into moments people remember. And here's the part most people skip. Real value. Not just tips, not just motivation. Something useful, something they can apply. For example, most people don't realize this. Your brain clears mental clutters through silence. That's the default mode network doing its job. But if you never stop feeding your brain content, messages, noise, that system never turns on. It never activates. So you stay tired, you stay foggy, you stay stuck. That's why you can rest and still not feel rested. So that's value. It's not just how to avoid burnout. It's here's actually what's happening in your brain. And here's one thing that helps. So if your content is still not connecting, don't just jump into a new niche. Check the basics, structure, hook them, shift their thinking, give them something that helps. Scripting, say things clearly, intentionally, like it matters. Value, don't just talk, teach. Give people one thing they can walk away with. That's how your content starts to cut through. And that's when people actually starts to listen.